Welcome back to my channel. Today I will talk about JavaScript, data types, and data structures. So before going into the topic, there are a few things I want to say first. The first one is you should know about the Mozilla, yeah, the Mozilla developer.mozilla website. Why I recommend this website? Because it's just saw every time you learn anything on online course or YouTube video, please go into this website and check again for the information you learn. You should doubt about everything and anything you learned. Make sure what you learned is right. I know I know there's a lot of tutorial and video out there talk about data structures and they define the two types of data structure. The first type is primitive types and the second one is reference types. Reference, let me show you reference. Um, this refer, yeah, it was reference types. But I want you to stick with Mozilla. They define their two types. The first one is primitive values, and the second one is objects. Use the face, right? And why I told you this? Because I learned JavaScript from book, and I'm kind of surprised when I hear about reference type and primitive types. I don't say they are right or they are wrong. You just need to focus about the just source set and stick with it. Alright, back to business. I will talk about the primitive type first, and in the second video, I will talk about object. You read here? What is primitive values? On type except object define immutable values present directly at the lowest level of the language. If you wonder what is the lowest level of the language, then you can go to CS 50 of Harvard about computer science. And in that course, you will understand the lowest level of the language is a computer language. It's something like 0101 or something like that. Here, JavaScript is we can consider JavaScript is a high-level language. Then we got a list of type here, so I will go each one. Then let's open this. Primitive values. I want to go from string, number, and boolean. Then undefined and null. I want to show you why this tree is a group, because this three types that we mostly use. Undefined and null is why we don't use so much, not as much as these three types. So the first one is string. Easy to understand. String is a string. Constant name and let the name is okay, my name. Right. I want you to open this website. Now I will turn the live server on and I show you how to code it. Log this with name, name, and name. I will rename to make sure it will file, right? It will file. And I want to check the type of name. Yes, this type here. Let us check the type of data value. Name. So this here we got name and we got type of name is string. So the second one is number. Got number one. You log number number and type of number. Right, you see we got name is number, value is one, and type value is number. That's simple, right? And this boolean. This boolean include right or wrong. It means true or false. It's constant. You want to let the variable name is a noun. If you have time, please find the book Clean Code and read about them. Clean code is a set of rules that we developer make for so we can stick with it and make the code easier to maintain. In this situation, I want to set the name just E true. I'm not good at name true, and I set this true. And constant is for equal for. You can name the variable anything you want, but I set it is true so you can easy to observe. And you lock this. Lock. Sorry. Lock. True form. Now I will set it boolean. Boolean. And I give the value is true. Now is true and is false. And one type of is true and type of is false. Right, got a lot. The name boolean, the value of is true, and the value of is false. The data type of these two things, they both are boolean. Right now we done with the three main value type. I will drop it here. So yeah, okay. This will go here. Alright. Now to the undefined. Where you see undefined in my previous video, right? If you let something, let a variable. Uh, okay, punching D let. Right. If you let a variable, I mean anything like name, maybe or age. Age, I will take age. Right. And you console up, up name. I'm sorry, age. Yeah. I give the value age, and I give the value assign a value type. primitive type of value age. That's what. Thus we got undefined age, undefined, and undefined. You may confuse. I will check the type of undefined for you. I know that a lot of guys will confuse here. Undefined. Uh, I'm sorry, I have to lock this. I forgot. Copy. Yes. Okay, we also got undefined. The undefined is quite important. Later in my video, I will show you how we use undefined in a real project. You may imagine how we use these three types of values: string, number, and boolean. You have a lot of possibility for these three things. But undefined and null, I know you may confuse. So in the future, I will give you the real project in a React so you can know how we use these two things. Next in null, when we see null, null is special. I want you to remember this. I will open this for you. I want you to go in Mozilla and read about null. The null type is inhabited by exactly one value, null. I will click this. Alright. Let me see. Here. Null is not an identifier for a property of the global object like undefined can be. Instead, null expresses a lack of identification. I will search the history type of null here. And you see, the type of null bug is a remnant from the first version of JavaScript. So this basically null is defined by Web3 school is I will show you. It's nothing. Here in JavaScript, null is nothing. It's supposed to be something that doesn't exist. But unfortunately in JavaScript, the data type null is an object. Now open the code. I tell you type null. Save this and you see type null is object I will add so you can easily to observe. Null. Save. Okay. Null type null is an object. This basically is a bug from the first version of JavaScript. If they fix this bug now, on everything in JavaScript will struggle, will collapse. So you have to accept this type null, or this null is well, how should I say this? You just have to remember this. There's no other way, right? Just only this. Just remember only this. All right. So I think that's all about the primitive values in JavaScript. There's many topic about this like this thing, triple equal, or something like that. But I will talk about them in a later video. Now one more thing about BignInt and Symbol. They are new type in ES6 or ES 2050. We don't use them much in web develop, or at least I don't use them much. So I want introduce you about this two things in entry level or even intermediate level. That's all for this video. Thanks for listening.